Hey y'all, Devin the Albino Jackass here. In the video today, we're going to be talking about why I personally support Donald Trump. And I'm going to cover some things that I talked about yesterday, but I want to clarify some things that I said. So, a lot of people wonder how can, a lot of these right-wing Christian people support Donald Trump despite all of his personal flaws. And there's a real simple answer for that. And that is for me, and I know for a lot of other people, it's more about policy than the man himself. His policies on immigration, economic policy, law and order, that kind of thing. People like pay attention more to where the ball lands on these issues rather than who he is personally. And I always used to wonder, especially after I found his conduct after the 2020 election, Donald Trump's, to be completely unbecoming of a president. To me, that was almost completely disqualifying. But after the assassination attempt on Donald Trump this past week, up until then, I was going to vote for RFK. I was like, okay, look, I don't like either one of these candidates. I'm going to vote for RFK. It's kind of like a protest vote. But after the events of July 13th and what happened recently with the Olympics, I realized something else, man. And that is the left-wing ideology that people like Kamala Harris represent, the open borders socialist wing of the Democratic Party that has really taken over. I mentioned that I was kind of raised in a blue dog Democrat household. We were fairly conservative on some things, but, big fan of labor unions. Republicans were always the party of big business and bankers, kind of thing. That's how I looked at it growing up. But looking at it now with what they're pushing, man, if Donald Trump is what stands between us and the mutilation, chemical castration of children, the support of a genocidal terrorist group in Hamas, or the pro-choice crowd that it's all about hurting children and causing less people to be born. I realize that if the people pushing this ideology, they're not just misguided, they're evil. These are the people that were celebrating the assassination attempt and mocking the firefighter who died. It's this ideology that, it's evil. And I made the statement in my video yesterday that you need to go back and look at what Immanuel Kant wrote about Frederick the Great and how complete obedience and loyalty to him was not subservience but a gift because of his strong virtue. That's how people see Donald Trump when the other people are pushing this poisonous, crazy ideology that, most people are not going to get on board with, but the media being it's the Pravda for the Democratic Party. So when you see all of this in the media, you begin to feel like you're the crazy one. It's by design. It's gaslighting at its finest. And when I saw the Olympic ceremony, that satanic ritual, that was for me. That was like, I'm done. I'm fucking done. This shit is insane. So when I saw that, if Donald Trump is on the opposite side as these people, he's got to be right. That's my whole reasoning right there. You can think he's horrible in his personal life. You can not like him on policy. But if he's what stands between us and these people who just, their entire goal is to have less people around, be it through a genocidal terrorist group or castrating children through all these chemical hormones and this gender-affirming care bullshit, then I'm sorry, whoever's on the opposite side of that has to be right. That's pretty much how I feel on the subject. And, you can disagree, but someone on the left explained to me how you can support all of this. Because I genuinely don't understand it. But that's why I'm supporting Trump. I'm convinced that it's not just about being misguided or misinformed. The people pushing all of this crap are just purely evil and satanic. if you're going to get out there and openly celebrate the embodiment of evil, try to take away the virtue of family, trying to completely rewrite morality in your own image, I'm done, man. There's no way that I can get on board with any of that. You know? And, you know, guys, I promise you that I'm always going to be straightforward and honest with you as much as anyone on YouTube. You know, no fakery here. And that is honestly just how I feel on it, man. With the way that this thing is going, Trump's got to be right. But, you know, that's pretty much how I feel about that. Let's see, is there anything else that I wanted to cover? Nope, can't think of anything right off the top of my head. So, well, guys, I thank you for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I've been the Albino Jackass. Thanks for listening to me, hee-haw. Peace out, players.